So why is this important, you say? Somebody calls you at me and says, hey, shoot my kid playing football. Where are you gonna be? Are you gonna use the little green dot and do the sports kid, or what exposure are you gonna wanna get out there? So you go out there in the sun, and then what's the sun gonna tell you? I'm gonna give you the sunny 16 rule. The sunny 16 rule. Since the dawn of time, if your light meter breaks, you can still make an exposure. So if the sun, and you go out there, and you got f16, right? And you had film of 400, and your ISO film was 400, right? f16 and 400, then we know for a fact that your shutter speed on a sunny day should be 500. If your ISO was 125, it should be right around a 100 ISO, be 125. Quarter stop difference, f16. So whatever your ISO is at f16 in a sunny day is gonna be the same as your ISO number, right? So if your ISO number is 200, right, it'd be 250 over here. You'll get an exposure. So it's called the sunny 16 rule. So the sunny 16 rule just says that at f16 with sun out, big sun, right, that this number here, as close to this number you can be. Sunny 16 rule. So we know, let's just take an exposure right now. Give me exposure and I'm gonna give you boom, sports. It's 125 at f16 at ISO 100. I'm shooting sports. What are you gonna do? All right, so where's my shutter? It's my shutter. Shutter. All right, so the thing that's sports, the main thing that is gonna tell you what you need to do is your shutter speed. I'm shooting baseball player, I wanna stop the ball. What shutter speed should I be? All right, 1,000. Okay, talk to me. ISO hasn't changed. Same ISO. What's my f-stop? 125, 250, right? 250 to 5, 3 stops. So going ahead to scale, we're 16, right? We got 1 stop, 2 stops, 3 stops. 16, 11, 8, 5, 6. 3 stops, sorry, 5, 6. So 5, 6. So now we know I'm gonna shoot outside at 5, 6. Your camera tells you all this anyways, but make a long story short, now you know the theory behind it, right? All right, now we'll do portraiture and then we'll move on to strobe. All right, I did not do that, but all right, well, whatever. All right, same thing. Let's do it. Maybe it's a little cloudy out, a little bit. So maybe we're 125 shutter, right? And then we have f-stop, f8, we got ISO 400, all right? So, oh, f8, sorry. ISO 400, yeah. F-stop, shutter. All right, I wanna shoot a kick-ass portrait with an 85 millimeter lens. 85 millimeter lens, right here, 85 millimeter. Holy crap. I want that soft, blurry, nice background. What aperture do you think I need to shoot at? Yeah, when you get down that low, be careful. I always stick around the 2.0 world, or 2.4. For this one, let's just say, you know what, 2.8. It'll give me a nice background. So I'm gonna say 2.8. 2.8. Ooh. Now what can I do? So let's just say that, you know what, 400 ISO, I don't want it to be grainy. I want it to be as awesome as I want it to be, right? So I'm gonna be less sensitive right now, right? So wow, we went to f8, but remember, it's less sensitive, but I let in way more light. So how many more, 2.8 to 8, how much more light did I light in? There's 2.8, right? 1, 2, 3 more stops of light, right? But how many stops of light did I go here from 400 to 100? 2. So we're still stop off, right? So what should that stop be? So this should be 60, I believe. Is that right? You get what I get? 60th, right? So a 2.8, or it could be 250, honestly. Let's see. If this was 400, see the other way of doing this too, to be right, is just keep this 400, right? And we got 2.8, and then we just do our shutter speed. So now we got 2.8 at 400. So we knew we need to take our shutter speed way up higher, right? Because we got 2.8 3 times. So 125, 1 stop, 250, another stop, 500, another stop, 1,000, right? 1,000, all right. But now we're gonna knock off 2 stops because we're going from 400 to 200 to 100, right? So we're gonna change this to 100, right? And now 1,000, knock off a stop, 500, right? Knock off a stop, 250. So we went the other way. So basically, now we have a beautiful portrait at 250, at 2.8, blurry background, no grain, stop the action from this meter reading here. Now, nobody ever knows this. Nobody ever understands this anymore because all cameras do it automatically, right? But now you know. When you're out there and you're dealing with the knobs and you want to see the setting, you dial in what you want and now you know what you're going to take or what you're going to give away, right? Would I shoot this at sports at 250? Maybe. Depends, 250 is a little longer. I probably just bump my ISO. Get that to 500. Keep it at 2.8, you know? So, there we go.